the aristocrat made a run for it. One of the thugs went after him, and you guys barely managed to beat the giant crab, and caused the other monsters that had been lurking in the sewers to kind of retreat. And that's where we left off. There's a giant dead crab in front of you, and two guys just ran out of view to your right, down a long pathway. And ahead of you, behind the crab, is kind of the nest that the crab was using.
Okay. I think we should probably take the main carapace of this crab just to show that we killed it, because I'm taking it the carapace looks a bit more distinct compared to the ones we had been fighting.
Yes, definitely. Also, it's much bigger than the ones you've been fighting.
We'll need proof that we took it out.
Or at least a bunch of legs.
Well,
Oh, no, wait. I forgot. Rishkadish is going to eat all the legs.
well, she can hang off for a couple of minutes while we show them to this guy, and then she can eat them.
You remember that as long as you have proof, you'll get the money for this quest, so you could always eat it afterwards.
Yeah.
Go with that.
They're not after our meal ticket. They're just
eat the crab?
Yes.
We can still eat the crab, Rishkadish.
We can bring like one of its claws or something.
Actually, yeah, we don't necessarily have to bring the entire crab. It's probably just the claw.
No, I'm not saying we bring
off.
the entire crab, but the outer, the top carapace of the crab would probably be sufficient. They're not that heavy.
Okay. Okay, I approve.
Granted, it's not. Granted, those of you who are a little more squeamish might want to stand back as we pop the sucker open, but.
Nah.
Okay, who's popping it open?
Either Rishkadish or me, I bet.
Don't look at me, I killed it. I'm not touching it again.
Dirk and Rishkadish, you walk over and start manhandling it to get your proof. You can both do perceptions while you're doing that.
Yeah. In the meantime, maybe I'll search around to see what they might have been.
I have 12 for perception.
Okay. Rishkadish, you can write it in the, or Kara, you can write it in the thing.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay, and Rick, Carisha's gonna look around the room.
Yeah, I'm curious as to, because they were definitely poking around for something here. There'll be
then you can do a perception too.
Let's all do that.
Yeah, just everyone do one.
Oh. Great start, great start.
Okay,
hello?
Well done, Jack.
Okay, Jack and Dirk and Carisha notice that the rubble nearby where the crab was sleeping has some nice glowy objects nearby. And Dirk, I'm sure, would be very interested into knowing what they are.
Glowy objects?
Because they are twinkling like they are worth something.
Shiny
okay,
things. I'm
gonna finish up with the crab, and then those things are mine. Nobody touch them.
I saw them first.
Okay, it's in your car. You have to go back to the store. Okay.
All right, so
okay,
you guys.
My dinner just got here.
Your what?
My dinner just got here.
Oh, yum.
Nice. What'd you get?
Oh, I just ate lunch.
I got garlic parmesan chicken wings.
Okay, so you guys get your, you take off a piece of the crab, no problem. Afterwards, Dirk is kind of trotting over to where the nest was because he sees twinkly things.
Mine.
Carisha, you saw it too. So you can go with him if you want, or whatever.
Indeed, I shall.
Dirk, when you get over there, there seems to be a few, not just one or two expensive-looking items laying around, but quite a bunch. It seems that the crab was gathering random objects that had just, fallen into the sewer one way or the other. There's some gems, some gold bracelets, and a bunch of other random treasures laying around. But of interest is 2 canisters that you can kind of pop open if you want to see what was inside of them. You can also do an appraisal on the objects laying around if you want a general idea of how much money you're getting.
Hang on, I'm not sure what my appraisal stat is.
Hold on. Let me double check to see if I can do appraise untrained.
Yeah, and can I do a detect magic on those?
Yeah, sure. When immediately upon doing it, you can tell that there's magic inside those canisters.
Oh boy.
You can do appraise untrained.
Okay. Go ahead and do it then.
Hey, let's not roll off the table.
Ursa, you see you feel one of the scrolls, one of the canisters, I just spoiled what it is. One of the canisters is giving off the enchantment kind of magic, and the other one's giving off a conjuration kind of magic inside of them.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't be opening these straight away, guys. We should.
Oh, they're magic? Here you go. I don't care.
Dirk, you value the crap laying around to be about 1,600 gold.
Crap? Crap, you say, sir? I'll have you know. Oh, wait, yes. Yes, it is crap. Nothing here is worth anything. I'll just take it all.
Do we need to perception check him on that?
Rick, you don't have as good of an idea, but you can tell that it's worth a good amount of gold. You don't have like a specific number in mind, but you can tell.
This is worth a decent amount. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's 1,600.
Okay, fine.
Wow.
We'll split it evensies. I haven't decided whether Dirk. This is out of character. I haven't decided whether Dirk's the kind of character who would try to pull one of Haley's rock trick from Order of the Stick.
When I played.
What is that?
What happens is the rogue character divides all the loot they got from a dungeon. There's 6 characters in the party. She divides it 5 even ways, and then she takes 6 completely valueless rocks and gives them to herself. And everybody else in the party says, "Wait a second, the rocks can't possibly be valueless, or else she wouldn't be hoarding them for herself." And she's like, "They're completely valueless." And they're like, no, one of them for each of us. And she's like, "Well, fine, but then I expect a double portion of treasure and sure." They're like, fine, here you go, just give us the rocks.
I
don't think many of us are dumb enough to fall for that.
Yeah,
okay.
I guess that probably wouldn't work because of Carisho's 14 appraise. So yeah, let's just divide it evensies.
Okay, so everyone would get 400 gold.
I guess. Here you go. Even though I found it, I'm being extremely generous here.
To gold, we don't need to go through the whole process of you guys selling it.
Okay.
All right.
We would just assume you do that in your off time, basically.
Guys, my audio is really cutting in and out today. I'm not.
Yeah, I was actually also just heard you guys like flip in and out, and I just missed like.
Yeah, so it's not just me then.
Yeah, I've been hearing everyone cut in and out as well.
Same
Can
here.
we go back to Dolby, please?
Oh man, I guess we can.
If you really don't like Dolby, then fine, but I'd rather go back to Dolby at this point, even if it is probably going to die on me.
I have no problem either way.
All right, I'm loading Dolby now.
I'm down with Dolby. I'm just worried that Dolby will also cut in and out like for me, like it did before, but then there's no difference.
Well, we'll be in the same situation either way.
Yeah.
I forget how to log into this. I don't even know what my name is in it.
How do you?
Adele Rampiners.
What's my password? If you tell me that, I'm gonna get freaked out.
Nothing.
Password is Kara is awesome, obviously.
Oh my god, it is now.
So that was everybody's password.
Your password is ABC123 Hector.
Damn it!
Wait, your password's 12345. It's the same combination that's on my luggage.
All right, I'm switching over.
Yeah, I'll switch over.
Bye, Kara.
It actually sounds quieter for me.
Why does Skype keep on
Yes.
making noises?
It sounds so much better here.
Because
I just
Skype
quit out of
hates you.
Skype.
Oh, I can't quit out of Skype. You don't know how often I still use it to keep in touch with people from the Wall.
Yeah. Okay. What was I saying before we switched over?
Something
400
about
gold
you
each.
didn't want us to bother
Yeah,
going
we're
through the
dividing
rigmarole
out.
of selling all the knickknacks we just appraised.
Oh
at
yeah.
1600.
We would just assume you guys do that off screen. And beyond that, there's the 2 canisters that you can pop open if you wanted to. Dirk, you can tell that there's some sort of they've got nobility symbols on it. Not any of the major 7 houses, probably some lesser house that held on to them at one point. It looks like they might have bought them from Etria, whatever's inside of them.
Meh, still don't care. Toss them to Ursa.
Catches very quickly. Still in a certain degree of shock from killing the crab, might actually be surprised she caught them.
Hold on. Okay, actually, is there anything else with any sort of noble crest around here? Because
Or anything else with a magic aura.
They mentioned something about a chime. There was an aristocrat down here. We've seen these with like symbols of a couple minor houses.
You don't, beyond the random knickknacks laying around, you don't see anything particularly like what they were describing. If it was here, it's possible they were...
Hold on, guys.
You okay?
Oh, Ricky boy, dinner is called.
Dinner is calling.
Sorry about that, guys. The other half of my dinner
Chicken
just showed up.
wings.
Ursa, if you have spellcraft, you can try and figure out what might be inside these canisters.
No, I don't have spellcraft.
Well.
I don't have set point in
either one
spellcraft.
of you could do it if you wanted.
I have used magic. I have 4. I have a total bonus of 4 in use magic device.
That will
Could I
be
use that?
useful, but that would use whatever's inside of it.
Device would help you use it, not
okay.
necessarily figure out what it is.
Right. Well, I'll leave this to Carisho then.
You
Okay.
don't. Okay. I can tell you right now. You don't suspect opening the canister will activate any of the magic.
Okay. Spellcraft check. Do I have to do 2 of them, 1 for each one, right?
Yeah. Now, are you gonna actually open the thing and look at it, or are you just gonna like try and gauge it from?
Well, if I can open it without triggering it, yes.
Yeah,
I was just gonna hold it towards you, like.
You can
arm's
tell that the
length and
canisters themselves have no magical properties. They're just carrying something inside of them.
All right. So first one is okay. Probably not going to get it with that one.
What would be okay? So the DC to figure out what it is, I'm not sure. Is it like the level of the spell?
Oh no, let me pull up spellcraft's exact description. Identify the properties of a magic item using detect magic. 15 plus items caster level.
Okay, so
Probably not.
You just miss.
Okay. All right, and then I'm able to retry once I gain a level. But
Okay.
all right, number 2. Oh, that's much better.
Okay. When you open them up to examine them, you immediately can tell that they're scrolls used to hold spells.
Okay. They're scroll
Hey guys,
cases.
I think it's a scroll.
And
Doink.
you open one of them, you almost figure out what spell it is. You can only tell that it's a part of the enchantment school, so you're not really sure exactly what it is. The other one you identify as Summon Monster 2.
Okay.
Woohoo!
And Ricky, if you wanted to explain how scrolls work, you could to them. Otherwise,
okay. Yeah, basically, yeah. Well, this is obviously really only useful for scaring myself. Basically, what happens is scrolls are like in the middle. You can just read the scroll, and in the standard action, it casts the spell for you. But once you use it, it's gone.
it's pretty much it's a free spell of that level.
And only people with magic can use them.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
That seems
specifically,
kind of pointless.
the default is that there's different types of scrolls. As long as if the spell is on your spell list, like even if you don't know it offhand, as long as your character class has the potential to know it, you can use that scroll without a problem.
So like both of you could use Summon a Monster too, I believe.
Yes. Both of us can use it without a problem. If the spell is not on your spell list, but you have you have the use magic device skill, you can use that to use the scroll instead. But it's a skill check. Yeah, since Summon Monster 2 is on your spell list, if you could just use it without any roll whatsoever, you just use it.
You just read it, know what it is, and cast it. Basically.
Whereas if you don't know it, then there's a requirement.
Then you can attempt to decipher it and cast it with a use magic device.
Yeah, technically speaking, there is actually also a requirement in order to use a scroll too. You also have your casting stat has to be high enough to use it, which is 10 plus the spell level. But I know you have the appropriate charisma. I have the appropriate charisma.
Yeah, you guys should be able to do it, no problem.
Yeah.
Summon Monster 1 was that.
And the scroll he identified was Summon a Monster level 2.
Yes.
Oh, that's a level 2 spell.
Yep.
Yeah. And the other one you weren't able to figure out what it is, but it's a scroll.
It's shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess this means Karish when I get those two.
There are other particulars about scrolls in other cases, but for now, that's all you need to know.
And technically, there's nothing stopping you from like using magic device and activating the scroll that you don't decipher. You just don't know what it's gonna do, though. Like you could activate it. You could activate it, and an earthquake could happen in the middle of this place.
Yeah, or of course you could like, oh, this is a spell. I'll cast it on my enemy. Oh wait, that spell increases their strength. That was a dumb idea.
Bull strength. Ah, crap.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'll just be a second.
We're apparently battling with chicken for Rick's attention today.
It's a hard battle.
One of these days I'll have to order food on a Saturday night.
Rishkadish?
Yes?
Do you want to look at your dead boyfriend? See if he has any loot on him?
Yeah, I'm totally looting my boyfriend. Should I roll perception on him?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a sign of it's you're just not respecting the dead if you don't loot the body in Orcish culture, I say.
Okay, you don't do very well, so you just kind of identify the obvious stuff on him. As you turn him over, you've got his long spear.
Can I take that?
There's certainly nothing stopping you from taking it.
Oh, we're looting corpses now?
We're looting my boyfriend's corpse.
Oh, it's custom. I'm sure they'd consider it very, very uncouth to not loot the corpse. If the corpse
Yeah, straight, I'm looting my boyfriend's corpse.
Just waste.
So this is a masterwork long spear.
Oh, cool.
So it is a 1d8 damage, and since it's masterwork, you get a +1 to hit. And because it's a long spear, it has a 10-foot range on it. You have reach, basically.
Nice.
Yeah. The flip side, there is one downside to that, and that's that while you use it, you actually can't attack the squares that are right next to you.
And the critical is a 20 times 3. So if you crit with it, you do times 3 damage.
But it's harder to crit than with some other stuff.
So if Rishkadish is keeping that, you should write that stuff down somewhere.
Okay, I'm writing that down. I just want to make sure I've got that right. Weapon, masterwork, long spear, attack bonus 1, critical times 3, range 10 feet, damage 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And here's the link to it, just in case I fucked something up.
Okay, thank you.
And yeah, it's a masterwork one, so it's actually pretty well made. You also see that he had a potion of cure light on him, which he forgot to use when he was dying and running away.
You really should have thought of that.
He was too busy being terrified of the giant crab.
Awkward silence.
So who gets his potion of cure light? I mean, like, I'm happy to loot it, but I feel like other people might
Didn't you
want
use
his.
yours? You should probably.
I use mine. So I want his.
Yeah, you can take it. I've already got one.
Okay, I'm happy to take his. Awesome.
In the distance, you guys don't need a roll for this. You hear an individual screaming out in pain, and
Oh god.
it echoes out from the direction the two guys were running from.
Oh, right, that guy. God damn it.
Yeah, well, I knew we used to get.
Hey, do you think we can kill him if we catch up?
Entirely possible, but I'm not sure that's the right. Let's just go after him. Come on, move, guys. Who's getting these scrolls? Who wants the scrolls? I take it they're only useful to Carisha and Ursa.
I'll hold on to the one we haven't identified yet.
Right. Okay, I'll take the other one then.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, Sarah. This is a link to the spell.
Thank you.
So in case you want to use it.
Look it up, but there you go.
Yeah, that's important because when you use a summon monster spell, you get to choose what you summon.
Yeah, there's a list of things you can pick from, basically.
I'm gonna go find out what those are.
Anyway, so you guys are going after the sound.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
probably,
running after
yeah.
the sound now. We're just confused because we don't have a map.
Okay.
Ooh, you can summon a
How many
giant
times you can
ant.
summon as a dolphin. I could summon a dolphin or fire beetle.
You can also intentionally choose to, instead of summoning a level 2 creature, you could summon 1d3 level 1 creatures, which means you could have 3 doggies.
I could probably summon
That'd
a
be
dolphin.
cute.
Okay, so you guys rush down across the pathways that you saw the other two running towards. It winds left and right a few times. You finally go into a closed-off section, so you no longer can see the lower floors of the sewer like you could in the other rooms. And you start heading upward up a series of steps. I'm just going to need you guys to do acrobatics checks as you're going up them because they are still slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Be a shame if you fell down.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Oh, for goodness
And yeah,
sake.
and yes, the hill theme is totally playing.
Oh, well.
Okay, Ursa's falling.
That's an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I use my
Jesus
28
Christ.
to catch her as she slips?
Please do.
I'll give you a chance to catch her. Just roll
Oh,
another
God.
one.
Just a d20, no modifiers?
Yeah.
Wait, can I roll climb instead of acrobatics?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
You don't need to re-roll. Just add whatever the
Okay.
climb.
Okay,
is.
awesome.
Does 17 do?
Dirk, you grab her by the wrist and stop her from falling onto her head.
Thank you.
And
You're welcome.
Rishkadesh, you're fine. Rishkadesh,
Okay, awesome,
unlike everyone else, Rishkadesh goes on all fours and very easily makes her way up the steps.
That's how I go upstairs in real life.
Dirk, though,
What?
you rolled so high
I'm out
on the
on
first
fours.
roll. Dirk rolled so high in his acrobatics on the first roll that when he caught Ursa, he and her both did a very dramatic front flip onto the top step.
Well, that's being drawn, isn't it?
Boy.
And Carisha, you just make it up like a normal person.
I'm staring at him.
Lame.
The
Well,
four
I'm,
of you
so-
can.
I'm sorry, walking like I did, like I'm not a monkey is so lame.
You guys continue onward. Eventually, you come across what looks like a way out, a staircase up back into the city. And at the base of the steps is the aristocratic-looking man bleeding on the ground. And that's all you can tell from looking at him.
Ah, crap, the other guy got away.
Is he breathing
Put the
still?
Benny Hill music.
If you go up to him, you can check.
Okay.
I stabbed him.
Going up to him, you can tell that he is currently in the dying state, but is still currently alive.
Could we stab him anyway?
Don't stab
No,
him. You
no.
question him first.
Hold on.
He is unconscious.
Should we stab him lightly?
No, hold on. I'm going to try to stabilize him.
That's great. You stabilize him. He's no longer in the dying state, but he is unconscious. Carisho very expertly tears a section of his shirt off and patches up the stab wound on the guy.
I was about to say the aristocrat shirt. I like my shirt.
Okay, the aristocrat shirt is ruined, but it is used to patch the guy up.
You know what? If he has an issue, with the fact that I used this shirt to save his life, then I'll let Rich get a chat him.
Fine, fuck you, man. Alright. Just but no longer dying, and you have a way out of the sewers now if you want.
Wonderful.
All right, let's.
Wait, I'm confused. What's the way out?
Up.
There are steps leading up. It looks like he almost got out of the waterway before the thug managed to catch up to him.
Have we explored everywhere yet?
Yes, we've explored everywhere. Would anybody like a prestidigitation? We're kind of probably going to stink right now.
I've got my own prestidigitation, but thank you.
Okay.
I'm not a spoiled human.
Okay. Everybody, are you sure, Rish? You certain? I mean, you're going to draw some faces walking through the street smelling like that.
Ursa takes out her Prestidigia Febreze and starts spraying everyone around the room.
Got it, Febreze. You guys have Febreze. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
They lie, by the way. It doesn't eat orders at all.
Rishkadesh, you might. Well, I know you said you wanted to explore. You were coming down here in the first place to figure out what the thugs were doing down here, and considering that currently you really have no means of doing that, there's really no reason to stick around.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll leave if Dirk's leaving.
Okay. Is Dirk leaving?
I guess Dirk's leaving. I mean, I don't want to be in this sewer for longer than is absolutely necessary, and we did find the cat, so...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Mimi!
At that very moment, the cat meows and has
Sure, the cat.
one of its paws is sticking out of the bag, having cut its way through.
It's okay,
We'll have
kitty.
to patch that up later. But I'm going to cast prestidigitation on the cat.
Okay.
Now the cat is no longer sewered.
Okay.
That was a good idea.
The cat smells as good as a cat can smell.
Are there laws against magicking a cat?
Nope.
Pretty sure there is.
Not in Etria. In fact, it is preferred. They make their cats look like saber-toothed tigers most of the time.
Or make them glow in the dark or something if they want to be spooky.
Hey, like,
Ghost cat.
Sewer!
You guys leave the sewers.
There was this trend in Lorelei about a decade ago where everybody was like casting random spells on their cats.
As you guys get out, you can tell that some time has definitely passed because the sun has gone down, and there's not really anyone in the area.
Okay, first things first. Let's. I think we need to take care of this cat.
Meow.
Don't we have like an unconscious guy to deal with?
Yeah, but you know what? He's not going to get any less unconscious in the next 5 minutes, and I don't want the cat destroying my bag.
True enough. Maybe we should let the cat out now.
No, we let the cat out once we deliver the cat.
Okay. Okay. Shh, kitty. I feel sorry for it stuck in that bag.
Come on, kitten. We can stop. We can stop off. If we can stop off at some place where we can buy such a thing, I'll buy a small stick of jerky to give to the cat.
Okay.
No, stop doing that.
There is a food stand somewhere on the way to the Noble District. The guy was closing up, and you can try and do a charisma check or diplomacy to get him to sell you
Everybody
jerky.
charisma check.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
bloody
Can I
hell.
do an intimidate check instead?
No.
And that's without my. I get 3 points because of my. Okay, I actually got 4. That is really shit, Garib.
It's okay. Carisho wows him with an amazing joke or something.
I'm distracted by the cute cat. Okay.
Rick, tell this guy a knock joke or something.
No, I'm going to tell him the story about what we were doing in the sewers. That'll either impress him or entertain him.
He is definitely entertained by your amazing embellishment of how you guys kicked the crab's ass and took absolutely no damage in the process.
So
Some people took
all I'm
absolutely
looking
no
for
damage
is like
in the process.
Well, that's certainly how
Yeah,
he's
because
telling
they
the story.
stayed in the cloud.
Dirk, in the story, you were like flying off of chandeliers that for some reason were just hanging in the sewers. He gives you the jerky. When you feed it to the cat, you can try and do another handle animal, and you're going to get a +5 to it.
Oh, nice. So
finally.
+5 plus my charisma, and okay, that is definitely. Am I done with it? Your cat then.
21. Ursa, you tried 2. 3 + 5.
Yeah. 19 plus 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27.
Wow, what? Okay.
I think I'm right. I've added my charisma.
Yeah,
was it only he who
right.
gets the bonus?
It's fine. You both make it feel welcome,
Go on then.
and you suspect it's now safe to take it out of the bag, and it won't just like run away.
Yeah, I was about to say the cat is now no longer stinky, is fed.
Yeah, it's fed. It's not stinky.
It's dry.
It's dry.
It's not in the bag.
It's much less grumpy than it was before. It is no longer actively trying to destroy your bag.
Hooray! I'm gonna have to prestidigitate this bag. I just. All right. Anyway, returning the cat.
Yeah. So you have the address from when you looked at the bounty board. So you just need to go to the Noble District and deliver it.
Okay.
May I also carry the cat, please?
But
Really?
Yes, please.
The one issue with that, though, as Dirk would know, is that now that it is night, you probably won't be allowed in the Nobles District because they kind of keep a curfew.
Well, what do we do then?
Pitch the cat over the wall?
No.
We're not pitching Mimi over the wall. That's just creating it protectively now.
Are you just? It's not even your cat. You're naming it.
No, the advertisement said the cat was named Mimi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personal vote, we take Mr.
Well, if I
Unconscious.
did, I would give it a better name, quite frankly.
The cat
Okay.
purrs in Nurse's arms.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Let me see here. Would it be worth the try? No, actually, that's right. This character doesn't have it. Well, maybe I'll see if I can sweet talk the guard into letting us in, because all we're doing is returning.
Can we intimidate the guard into letting us in?
That sounds like a bad idea.
I can just imagine what you would be like with a hammer.
Everything would look like a nail.
I mean, I have this +9 on intimidated. It would be so easy.
And then
It's so
we'd be
easy
banned
when I
from the
use
Nobles
good old-fashioned diplomacy.
Well, Carisha, you're in luck because there is a smoking hot female knight guarding the entrance.
Oh, I am totally going to sweet talk her, just letting her know all we're doing is returning this sweet, precious cat, who's thankfully calm and does now actually sweet and precious, to her master. He's been missing her so much that she even put a bounty on it.
Okay. Do
So-
the roll.
Cheers.
Well, that was funny.
Natural one.
That
Oh,
is what
goodness.
that is what happens when I get a natural one.
Whew. She is
Uh-huh.
just giving you a look, very unimpressed.
Now can I try to intimidate her?
She's like, listen, buddy, you can deliver the cat in the morning. It's fine.
Well, I guess we're taking the cat home then.
Can
I
I-
guess we are.
I bet I could intimidate
Is
her
that
into
guy
letting us
okay
in
on
to
your
bring the cat
back?
over.
Oh yeah, the guy on our back. We should worry about it.
Is he
We're
alright?
keeping him. We're keeping him.
is he-
We
We're
can't
taking him
have
for,
him.
we're
Does he
taking him
need
for
help?
treatment.
He's had
He
a
looks
bit
like
too
a
much to
noble.
drink.
That's
He is a
okay,
noble. That's why
human.
we're
You
taking
can't
him for
keep
treatment.
it.
Oh, wow. Why didn't you say that? Come in.
Oh, okay.
Because the cat's more important, damn it.
Here, I'll take you to one of our, the hospital, I guess.
Okay.
She quickly opens the gate and,
Okay.
waves you guys in.
How about I was about to say once she lets us in one now, I'll tell her, all right, go take the cat home. We'll take care of this gentleman. We'll meet you at
Okay.
the hospital.
Are you
Gotcha.
telling Ursa this?
Yes, I'm telling her so that
Oh, okay.
she's the one holding the cat.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, come on, Mimi, let's take you home now.
For a second there, I thought you were telling the guard, and the guard was going to be like, no, I don't give a shit about the cat.
I wish I did.
I was tempted to say, put the cat in the guard's arms, you take care of it, Dad, but no.
And just run away. It's your problem now.
Except for we wouldn't get paid in that case.
Let's just gonna skip off with the cat while you're all having
Okay,
your
Good
so-
eating on that cat.
We'll focus on Carisho and Dirk and Rich Kaddish first.
Okay.
So you guys, you are led over to a hospital. The female guard, lets you guys in. She tells them that they have a situation with a injured individual from the Nobles District. She cannot identify him. She doesn't recognize him. The nurse will try and do a roll to see if she recognizes him. Oh wow, she does.
Oh, we don't recognize him.
She
Okay.
says, the nurse says that it is not necessarily, he's not a noble. He is one of the painters that's been working here in the Noble District, Ernwolf.
Ah!
Painter, you say?
No, we're not allowed to stab
and-
him.
She took the
You
axe out.
always jumping to conclusions.
Okay, so
No
then
real animosity.
they a couple of people come out to bring him in to heal him. They don't say you don't have to leave. They're not like forcing you out, so you're welcome to stay. The guard turns to not Carisho because he's very unimpressed with him. She turns to Dirk and kind of asks how you found him, what's going on, and she's pulling out a notepad and kind of writing up a report on it.
Probably a good thing she didn't ask Rich Kaddish.
Probably a bad thing.
So we
that
were
Ursa
trying to
walked
kill
away
his
with the cat.
friends, and
So she's asking you for your story.
Dark.
Dirk.
Beck, are you alive?
I'm here. I'm just thinking.
Oh, good. Oh. You're
You
not
really
alive.
need to
That's burning
explain
smell.
that.
That
I don't
is
think
so
they can escape.
that is so suspicious.
What's suspicious?
You just hold on. Let me think of my story first.
I can distract her while she's waiting.
And she wants more than we found him in the sewer, right?
She's definitely gonna ask you more questions once she knows that he's from the sewer. That he was in the sewers.
Shenanigans.
We found him in the sewer.
Okay, why were you in the sewers? Why was he in the sewers? Can I get a
You
story
got
here?
something against people hanging out in sewers?
It's not
You
normal.
Wow, you
I
are
just-
the
I
sewer.
just explain a stab wound. I notice you're carrying weapons. They look kind of bloody.
Uh-oh.
Oh, for the most part, this is actually.
We didn't get to stab him.
Carisha,
Does that mean you stabbed somebody else?
They were stabbing first, but anyway, here's our actual story.
We were in the sewers trying to solve the town's crab problem, and there were a bunch of other thugs down there. We're not quite sure why, but they attacked us, and they also attacked him.
We have the crab. Well, you guys have the crab for proof.
Yeah.
We also have some delicious electric lizards if you'd like to buy some of their meat.
She's
Not right
grossed
now.
out as you wave around your dismembered electro lizard things. Please put those away.
The nice lady doesn't need to see your crabs, Rishkadish.
Okay, she basically just thinks you three are idiots now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. She kind of gags as you take them out, and then she's like, "Oh, jeez."
I wasn't actually planning on taking them out, just letting her know they were there.
Seriously, this I think we can handle this without the.
Okay, hold on. What? So you were handling the monster problem? I didn't even realize they were coming from the sewers.
We were a little surprised too when we did, but we decided to investigate, and that's what we found.
Hmm.
See, check out this nice carapace.
Who's thinking of gross things now?
Yeah, she is grossed out by it for sure, but it does help your case. Unlike the shocker lizards.
Yeah, here's the.
She hesitantly looks it over, and it does seem similar to the other crabs that have been running amok in the city. She asked for confirmation. You were fighting other people down there, though.
Yes, they attacked us first. It was self-defense, I assure you.
I see. I'm gonna need you to do a diplomacy roll.
Oh, right. Let's try to see if I can do better. Well, I have to by default do better.
That's not true.
Okay, that's true, but I can't. I literally cannot do worse. But fortunately, I did do better.
Okay. You're now. She's still skeptical, but she asks if one of you could direct her back to the sewer. She wants to identify the bodies.
Okay, Rishkadish, you like going into the sewer. Why don't you show her the way?
You're just gradually getting rid of your teammates here.
Yep.
I'll take you into the sewers.
I'm slightly annoyed I'm the first person you
I'll
wanted
go
to
with
get rid
them.
of.
Okay. She's fine with
Are you
coming
jerk
into
damage
the-
control?
Oh god, we're all separate again.
Yeah, no, sending Risha alone is just asking for this guard to die.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Speaking not as Rishkadish for a second, Dirk to take the guard back to see what these are, and leave Rishkadish with the guy who's presumably going to wake up that we want to interrogate. And intimidate is good for interrogating a guy, so I can intimidate
That's
him.
true. You and I could
answer.
play good cop, bad cop on him.
Yeah, and Carisha knows the questions to ask, and then I'll actually intimidate him into answering.
This is a good idea.
You're not there.
Well,
I'm not talking as
of me.
Rishkadish. Rishkadish
No,
probably would not think of that.
Okay. The perfect crime. Okay, so the plan is Dirk's gonna lead her back to the sewers. Poor Dirk. Gotta go back to the sewers.
Lucky Dirk.
And Rishkadish and Rick and Carisha are staying at the hospital until this guy's awake.
Who
Can
is
we
this
shake
Rick
him until he
person?
wakes
I
up?
assure you I know no one
No.
named Rick.
You guys are just gonna have to sit down in the lobby until they tell you he's awake.
Darn.
We can, at this point, we'll switch over to Ursa. Ursa, you're gonna need to do a wisdom roll.
Okay, what's the name of the lady that I'm returning this? What's the name of the lady I'm returning this thing to again, by the way? Yes.
I have it written down. 1 second.
Heck yeah. Natural 20 plus wisdom, 21.
That's great.
Woo!
Catherine was her name.
Right.
Okay, with a 21, you're able to navigate the city, the Night Noble District very easily. You're kind of dancing while you do it. It's so easy.
And the dancing lights.
Oh yeah, the dancing lights are totally still following you. And as you make your way to the house, you see that it is lit up with candles. And it doesn't look like there's anything stopping you from just going. There's nothing stopping you from just going up and knocking on the door.
Well, I guess I'll do that then.
Okay. So Ursa quietly walks up to the door. Do a perception while you're doing that.
Not so good.
Okay. You kind of get that you know, like when a person has too many cats smell.
Oh God.
Yeah, you get that kind of smell as you're approaching the door.
Mimi, I get the distinct feeling you have friends.
And when you knock on the door, it takes a couple minutes, but eventually a thin-looking woman opens the door, kind of middle-aged. Her hair is graying, but before she even makes eye contact with you, she just like immediately looks at Mimi, and you look at the woman's feet and see that there's about 6 cats swarming around it.
Kitties!
She screams out, "Mimi!" And Mimi instinctively kind of hops out of your hands and into hers. And they share a loving embrace, and it's kind of gross how many kisses she's giving this cat.
Man, it's a really good thing we used prestidigitation.
Very good job, yes.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make her do a fortitude save.
Oh God, okay.
Oh, that's true, because it wouldn't remove anything like diseases on the cat, it would just make the cat clean.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you how she did, but anyway, she's kissing the cat, and then she politely asks, where did you find her? I've been looking everywhere. I had to put a bounty up.
She had a bit of a run-in with, you know how there's been giant crabs flooding the city recently? Well, she kind of had a run-in. She's completely fine.
Oh my
Absolutely
goodness.
fine. We got her away from the crabs. There was no harm done at all. But I suggest not letting her out for a few days.
I'm not letting you out for a week, Mimi.
She had an adventurous spirit.
Well, thank you very much. I believe I owe you a reward, and I honestly I can't thank you enough. If you ever want to visit and play with my kittens, by all means. She then pulls out a very extravagant looking purse as a noblewoman and gives you 100 gold.
Yay! Thank you. What a nice, crazy cat lady.
Then she says, "Come to me, my kittens," and they swarm her and kind of carry her off into the further of the house.
I was just secretly impressed. She's slightly grossed out, but secretly impressed. In innate control of kitties.
And then another cat kind of walks by, looks at you, and then pushes its head against the door to close it. And closes the door.
Well, that was interesting.
Anyway, as you're turning around to leave, you see Dirk and the guard walking back towards the exit of the Noble District. You can choose to ignore them, or you can...
Sorry. I was distracted by an image of a cat crossbred.
What the fuck?
We call it a cab.
It's funny because the cat's orange too. Mimi was orange.
So who am I running after again?
No, you're not necessarily running after anyone. It's just as you turn to leave, you see Dirk and the female guard walking out of the noble district.
I'm not going to follow them. It's pretty obvious what's going on. I'm just going to make my way to wherever the hospital is.
Dirk, you dog!
Oh, hey, Aurora.
That is totally not what I meant, but now that I think about it, Ursa would probably think that.
Dirk, as you're leaving, you see Ursa trying to sneak away from you without saying hello.
Oh, hey, Aurora. How are you doing?
Hi!
This one of your companions?
Yes, it is. She was actually the one that killed the crab.
Now.
You killed that giant crab?
It was sort of on its last legs. All 6 of them. Well, only 6 of them were working at that point, to be perfectly honest, but yes.
That's very impressive.
Huh. Ursa's never been complimented on her battle skill before. She's not sure how to respond.
Your friend here was guiding me back towards the sewers to confirm that the other bodies that attacked you.
Would you like to join us?
Well, I hope you have prestidigitation.
She doesn't know what you mean. Oh my god! Why are these things? How are you finding these?
Ursa doesn't particular. Thank you, but I think I've had enough of the sewers for one day. Can you direct me to where everybody else went, please?
For everyone who's just watching the recording,
Are they likely to be?
For everyone who's just watching the recording, Rick keeps posting pictures of hybrid cat crabs in chat.
You need the hybrid crab cats to be the image for the video.
Okay.
That's it. Are they quite likely to run into bad guys again? Should Ursa actually go with them?
I mean, you don't know that. It's possible that there are more thugs down there.
Yeah, also, I don't want to walk in on the interrogation, so on second thought... Oh, no, hang on. In character... Oh, God, I'm getting mixed up by what I should logically do and what is in character for Ursa to do.
Would Ursa help Dirk go back into the smelly sewers?
Ursa would, but Ursa doesn't think that... Okay, yeah. I don't know. If she thinks he's gonna get attacked, yes, but...
You could do, not really, I know for certain one way or the other.
Oh, bloody heck, I'm just going with them. Interrupting a date, she doesn't take mind interrupting.
Okay, the guard stays behind you too and allows you to lead the way. Meanwhile, Transformers transition back to Carisho and Rishkadish. A few. Wait, hold on. I want to bring it up actually. A few hours actually managed to pass while they're working on this guy. And eventually a nurse shows up and he tells you that the man has awoken. He's very, very rattled and very confused. We don't recommend you speaking with him, but at the same time, if you want, we will supervise you while you do so. And
we'd like to speak to him privately. It's very personal.
We really don't recommend that. It's possible that his injuries...
It's very personal.
Are you rolling an intimidate?
I can, yeah.
Oh, Carisha's letting this one go. Carisha is going to do the good cop routine. Like, look, I am a little traumatized. However, the people who did this to him are still at large. If we don't talk to him, very terrible things could be happening all over.
And you might not feel comfortable talking in front of doctors.
Here's my good cop roll.
Okay. He looks between you two. He takes a step back from Rishkadish and then looks at Carisha and says, I don't recommend it, but if it's that important, okay, I'll give you some time alone.
It's beyond just his safety. It's the safety.
Are you guys a part of the guards or something, or the Navy?
We're
important people.
Oh God. Carisha, you know you have that form from Heinrich that you got for taking on the job, so you could always just show them that.
Yeah, I will do so.
Okay. The doctor looks it over, and now he just nods his head, hands it back, and opens the door for you guys to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, you see a black-haired human. His hair is pretty short. He's bandaged up around his waist and chest, and his arms in a sling. And he's just kind of looking down at the bed sheets he's laying on, painfully.
Look at us when we're talking to you, human!
Oh, Christ.
His eyes dart up. What's going on? Who are you?
Well...
Oh God, you're one of them. This is it! I knew it! I wasn't making it through the day, I knew it.
Well, you won't if you don't tell us what we want to know.
You guys got the chime. What do you want from me?
No, we're not with them.
You're not?
What chime?
I recommend you answer her questions.
Roll and intimidate.
Finally, she gets to use intimidate. She'd better make a good roll. Oh, thank God. But it's so disappointing if that didn't work.
He has been pushed into the shaken. Now he's past shaken. He was already shaken. He's frightened now. So he's like trying to put as much distance between you as he can. But the bed's only so big, and he is gonna do a dexterity save to see if he just rolls off the bed.
Oh God!
I will catch it. I will try to catch him if he does.
He is rolling off the bed, so why don't you do a dex check to catch him?
We'll see if that works.
That's good.
Okay.
You place a hand on his back as he's about to fall off, and he goes like, "Whoa!"
Now. Here's the thing. Right now, we are working with those who are trying to keep certain elements from causing problems.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Are you with Lamont or not?
Oh, we are definitely not with Lamont, but we need to take care. We're here to make sure Lamont is taken care of. Now, you see my friend here. She's looking forward to taking care of something very shortly. Ideally, we'll direct her at Lamont. However, if we can't get anything,
I love this.
Now, surely you're going to understand why I don't want to let that happen, and surely understand why I would like you to just tell me what we're looking for in regards to the chime, what Lamont's doing, and even, granted, even who Lamont is, if you know, because I'm sure you wouldn't hold that out on us, because if we're friends, good things happen. If we're not friends, looks over Rishkadish, unfortunate things happen. We're friends,
Good things
right?
happen for Rishkadish.
You guys don't even need to roll because that was so fucking awesome. Yeah, he is. He just looks. He has the most doomed, gloomed expression on his face as he looks at like Rishkidish cracking her knuckles. So he looks down and he's like, give me just 1 second, please. He's trying to calm himself down a bit. Trying not to piss his pants, basically.
That is how you good cop, bad cop.
He quietly he asks, "Do you know who I am in regards to the city?"
You're Aaron Wolf. I could tell you quite a bit about you, including your personal life, but I don't really need to know. I don't think we really need to discuss what elves you're banging.
He's like flustered now. Well,
Stop stalling, human.
I'm sorry. Listen, who I am is kind of important to this whole thing. Well, at least it's what led to this series of events, anyway. When I was born in Gelderblame.
This
and
series of unfortunate events?
Dirk, you die.
We all hate you, Jack.
No Lemony Snicket references. I need to sleep tonight.
He says, I was born in Gelderblame, and I was a struggling painter over there, so I tried to come here to, get work. I came over with Adrian Aaron, one of the other painters. You might know her, I think.
No.
She had much better connections to people in the city than I did, and eventually she got me a job with these particularly middle-ranked nobles. At the time, I was taking commission of anything of value. Basically, it didn't necessarily have to be money, and they paid me with this silver chime. And at the time, I figured I would just hold on to it. I'd go back to Gelderblame, and I would eventually sell it for money. I figured it'd be worth something. It was one of those Lyran relics from one of the nearby ruins. After I got it, though, things started going wrong. I started getting threats from individuals, glares from random people in the streets, and my relationship with Adrian just kind of fell apart. And I'm not really sure why. Then it kind of became clear that this gang, Lamont's gang, wanted this stupid chime for some reason, and they were going to hurt me to get it, probably kill me. And I did not really comprehend why, but I knew I needed to get out of here. So I ditched the thing in the sewers and tried to get as much money as I could. I was working in the Bastille because it was a public location, and there were guards everywhere, so if they tried to make a move on me, they were likely going to get caught. So I figured it was the safest place to work. I'd make my money and I'd get out of here. But then the monsters started coming out of the sewers, and I kind of put two and two together and realized that it was no coincidence that the moment I put that thing down there, that monsters started making a nest in there and invading our city. And, as meek as I appear, I didn't want to put people at risk, so I tried to run back down and get it. I figured no one would have known it was there. I had no idea there was going to be Lamont's thugs down there. I don't know how they would have known. But they were there, and they got me on the way out. And then that's when you guys found me. And now they have the chime. Whatever it does, it can't be good. It seems to have some sort of effect on the monsters.
All right. In that case, I need you to describe to me exactly what Carisho pulls out some ink, a quill, and his book. I need you to give me an exact description so that I can see if I can make a rough. Or actually, no, right? You're an artist. Draw me what the chime looks like.
Nice. Okay, he's gonna do a profession check.
Well thought.
And a bit of his confidence comes back as he rolled really well, and he draws you what looks to be, think of it kind of like, here, well, let me just see if I can get a picture of it. Here we go. Think of it like something like this. Basically, It's got a small handle and a silver bell at the bottom.
Okay. Well, I imagine he doesn't draw a cross on it. He draws a different.
No. It would just be a symbol related. It's like another Lyran symbol. You actually might recognize it from the ruins you were in.
Okay. Do you want me to? What would I roll for that? Would that be knowledge or?
Yeah. Do knowledge history. Yes.
Nope.
Nice. You recognize it as it was a symbol of a sun with kind of roots coming out of it, like as if it were like a tree coming out of it. And that symbol was on the door where you got the golem's ring. And that symbol is etched into this chime, at least the way he's drawn it.
I'm getting bad.
It's a bit too much of a coincidence.
Wait, that's where we got the golem's ring. That's where the ice golem went crazy, wasn't it?
That's also where the branch of Yggdrasil was sticking out of it.
Right. That's what. Well.
He mentioned. Ernwolf says, I wasn't trying to get involved in anything illegal. I just wanted to make a living. And then he also says, but I'm almost positive there's some sort of magical property to that thing. Adrian was pretty interested in it at the time, but when I was getting all paranoid with the thugs, I kind of drove her off.
Well, I think
that's depressing.
I will think I will need to speak to her at some point rather soon as well. But that will be another time.
You're done speaking to him?
Hold on. Just to confirm, you've never dealt with Lamont directly?
I have never seen the individual himself.
Okay.
At least not to my knowledge.
We want descriptions of the people he works with that you know of.
Okay.
He can draw those. He can draw them as well.
Okay.
Damn right he can.
He draws. One picture is one picture he draws is of Rishkish's boyfriend.
Yeah. Him we don't have to worry about anymore.
Oh hey, he's a cute one.
He was.
We can keep the picture at the end.
I'm going to need that paper.
The other drawing is of. He says, I saw this one once by the docks, and it's this it's a human, and he's got a scar on his left eye, and in his hand seems to be a specially designed knife. You're not really sure what about it, like what the point of it is, but it's got like an extended handle on it, like a handle guard on it. And he says, that guy was around the docks, and they were watching me down there when I tried to go to one of the shops, and I just immediately turned tailed. There's definitely more with them, and anyone can be them, even guards. I honestly don't know who to trust. Otherwise I might have just rushed over to, but like, they were in the nobles district, so they have to know people.
Right.
I'm confused.
I just want to get my money and get out of here. If I can
I'll
finish
see what
one or two more
I'll see what I
paintings.
can. I'll see what I can do. For now, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to rest up in the hospital, though. You're in no condition to go
God.
much anywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
If you have
Do you have any? Krisha looks over skittish. You satisfied for now?
I'm trying to think if there should be any other questions that we should ask. It'll do for now, human.
All
Please don't hurt me.
Well, when you think of anything else, we'll be by. Think well of us. And then Krisha turns to walk away and motions for Rich to follow.
Slow
Rich
motion.
turns away, starts walking away, looks back and like fake lunges at the guy, and then turns around and leaves.
Okay, he falls
She's
off.
been resisting for such a long time.
He falls off.
As we're walking back, Krisha lead over to Rich Ganesh. I'd expect us to get. I expect we're going to be jumped again by Lamont's goons within the next 24 hours. So let's be ready.
That should be fun.
Well, life certainly is not going to be boring.
Okay, Dirk, you're back in the sewers. The knight is looking over the bodies. It smells really bad down here now that Ursa and Carisho aren't using prestidigitation.
Constantly.
In fact, I'm going to need you to do a fortitude save because it smells so bad.
Hey, Aurora, you have to make a fortitude save.
Sorry. Fortitude, that's just basic roll, right? No, wait, no. Oh, I've been doing that wrong, actually. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, you're both fine. It smells terrible, but you're
gagging a bit.
You're not throwing up or anything.
Why did I come back here again?
The guard's looking them over. I'm gonna have her do a few rolls here. She identifies a mark on one of them as you'd expect, Lamont's gang.
I'm imagining her bending down, looking at the corpse, then rolling a die, looking at the die. Okay, I know this one.
Yeah, I got it. It's really to roll to see if she recognizes it. She was going to point it out one way or the other. So she raises back to her feet and she goes, "We've been hearing about these guys for some time now. I remember that captain in the Navy is really interested in investigating them, but we haven't had any time to. And I'm not in the Navy. I'm a part of the Noble Guard, so it's not really my business. Nonetheless, it's good to see some of these guys getting theirs."
Yes, it is.
One of them has a note on them, she says. She pulls
this is
out.
what happens when we don't rummage through the bodies fast enough. Someone gets the interesting crap first.
Well, at least we got half the meat.
She opens it up, and she's looking it over, and it's in Elvish. So she can't. She says, like, "I can't read this."
We have a friend who speaks Elvish, actually.
You don't speak it?
I speak Orcish and Dwarf.
Well, she folds
So
it
you
back
speak
up.
everything out.
She folds it back up and hands it to you, and she goes, "I gotta report back to my post.
Okay.
I'll finish my report. You guys are free to go. It's fine. I believe your story.
Oh, thank God.
If you learn anything from this, you should report it to that captain in the Navy. I think Heinrich was his name.
All right, thank you.
Safe travels."
All right, let's rummage
Out
through
of the
everyone
sewers
else.
now.
Let's rummage through everyone else to see if we missed anything.
Okay. Do perception.
Shit.
Natural one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dirk, it smells too bad. You can't focus. Okay, you guys find nothing new.
Damn it. We try.
Actually, Ursa, you find nothing new. Dirk, you hear a bottle smash as you were rummaging through a guy.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't do anything to you, but it looks like you broke whatever was on him.
Oh, crap.
Oh, damn it.
Haha.
Ah, hell, dilly ding dong crap.
The irony would be if it were another healing potion.
It probably was
is what
too.
it was.
Can I look at the bottle?
You can look at the shards of glass on it.
Do you really want to know what we've lost?
It was a potion of cure light.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, well.
Okay, let's move on.
I like those.
Although
They
when it
taste good.
when it is on your hand, it's like Purex basically. So your hand feels nice and hydrated. Okay, so after a couple, so a little bit more time passes. It's now very late at night. You meet back up with everybody.
I'm tired. Let's go to bed before we talk to Heinrich.
Yes, please.
Lame. Let's spoil it for a fight.
Okay. So,
Rachel here thinks we might get a fight with those other guys. We're not careful enough.
Remember what happened the last time we went to sleep? I don't think you have
Crap.
anything to
I
worry
think we
about.
shouldn't.
are you
Giant
guys
crab.
are you guys gonna stay in the Noble District, or are you going back to the Port Side Inn?
Are we allowed to stay in the Noble District?
We should totally stay in the Noble District. and look for
You'd
a
have to
fight.
pay.
We'd have to pay through the nose to stay at
Yeah,
the
like it's gonna be a lot of money to stay here.
We're going
Yeah,
back
let's
to the
go
inn
back
we're
to the
already
place.
at.
Otherwise, you could get free lodging at the Portside Inn because
Let's just go back.
you
to
did
the port.
save
Yeah,
his
free
business.
lodging.
You did save his place of business. So you go there. It's already late enough where Millhouse is asleep. Javik still appears to never sleep and be sitting on his stool drinking shots and
Hi,
not giving
Javik.
a crap. He burps and then waves. And he kind of motions to you guys that like it's okay to just go up and
Should
sleep.
we check on Millhouse before we go to sleep?
Let's just
I'm
go
sure
to
you-
sleep.
Honestly, if we don't see if there's no police here dealing with things, then I'm sure he's fine.
He's snoring softly, and if you're interested, you could always ask Javik how he's doing.
How's the cute Millhouse kid doing?
Javik burps and says, "Great," and then he falls off the stool and falls asleep.
Should we give him a blanket?
No.
No, he's better this way.
Okay. At least turn him so his face is down in case he throws up.
You might as well just turn him on his side so he doesn't throw up in his own mouth.
Okay.
And then you guys can just go upstairs and go to sleep.
Okay.
Snooze.
Dirk, while you're
Rishkina's just
sleeping,
sleeping like with her axe in her hands, like it's her favorite teddy bear.
Dirk, while you're sleeping, you have a nightmare.
Okay.
Oh, goodness, is that new?
You're floating above a what looks like a giant landmass, and fire erupts from it and cracks into a million pieces, and you just like hear people dying, and then the fire reaches you, and you wake up, and it's like 6 in the morning.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm watching the core 2,000 years before it's invented.
No!
No!
Not the diamond laser.
What just happened?
So yeah, you've easily woken up before everyone else. The sun's just coming up. What am I looking
Okay,
at?
I just rolled a will save to resist the urge to redistribute everyone's wealth, and I rolled a 15, so I think I pass.
Okay. Roll another will save though while you're at it.
Roll well save to avoid reading Lick's links.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen to you, but you're still, you're like sweating pretty hard from that dream. Thankfully, you're not sharing a bed with anyone, so no one notices that your bed is like, it's kind of gross right now.
Rick, I can hear what you're thinking. Don't say anything.
Wait, what did you do?
What?
What did you say you did? I didn't hear you.
I didn't do anything. I just said, Rick, I can hear what you're thinking. Don't say anything.
Mental image of Rick just twiddling his thumbs now.
Okay, so you're up. The others are sleeping. Do you want to do anything, or do you want to just like wait until they wake up?
Yeah, I think I'll just stay in bed.
Okay. 2 more hours pass. Everyone is back up to full health now. And if you used up any spells, you got them back because you've got full rest.
Oh, full health.
And my daily use of songs are back.
Yep. You're
Does that
pretty
mean
much
we
everyone.
my damage?
Yeah, you're back up to full. Everyone's just 100%.
Okay.
Actually, before you guys had gotten up, besides Dirk anyway, Dirk, around like an hour in of being awake, Millhouse got up and went downstairs to make you guys breakfast.
Oh, that's nice.
What a cute kid.
I like Millhouse.
Rishkish, you were awoken by the smell of ham.
Of course.
Bacon.
I wish she like wakes up with like her nose twitching first, and then she just kind of stands up,
It's
sticks
kind
the
of
axe
like
in her belt, and like, follows the smell.
it's Looney Tunes style, like
Yeah,
the smell
Whatever.
turns into a hand and guides
Exactly.
you. Rishkish, when you get down the stairs, you just get Millhouse has made you specifically above the other 3 just this big meal of like meat and eggs.
He likes you.
The others got food too, but he put way more work into yours.
Nice.
And then he waits patiently to see if you like it.
After like I eat like most of it, I like hit him on the arm really, really hard.
Okay, he's gonna do I'm gonna see if he keeps
It
his
was in
balance.
a friendly way. It was in a non-lethal way.
He keeps his
Of course
balance.
in a non-lethal way.
If he failed, he was gonna knock over Dirk's food. But he
I
passed. He passed. He's too embarrassed to say anything. He's just really happy that you enjoyed the food.
Oh, awesome.
Millhouse is adorable.
And when the others come down and start eating, he does kind of pull you guys aside from Javik, and he's like, "Listen, I know you guys are putting yourselves in danger a lot, and I'm no fighter, so I'm just glad I can help you guys any way I can, and I'm really glad you're trying to find these guys who essentially ruined my life," is what he's saying.
Oh, this is sweet.
Well, we appreciate all of your help. Thank you.
You're a good kid. One of these days, I'm sure you'll be killing people of your own.
Nice.
He is filled with confidence. And
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
My dad looks like Steve from Minecraft.
What?
Sorry, that was completely off topic. My dad just poked his head in the window. Apparently, a small child down the club has compared him to Steve from Minecraft.
Oh,
I'm missing the fact that Steve has hair, but there you go.
Oh!
Rishkish, your
Why?
food was so good. You're getting a circumstance bonus of +1 on. You're just like you feel
Nice.
better, so you get a +1 on attack rolls for
Thank you.
the next few hours.
Okay, awesome.
See, Millhouse, you do help us.
The others did not get that effect, but your food was still good. It's just he didn't put like an hour of work into it. Anyway, you guys are sitting at the table eating eggs, steak, and home fries.
Well, we're gonna have to obviously go talk to the captain shortly.
I'm not looking forward to this confrontation.
Well, it's not going to necessarily be fun, but we know we have to have it, especially considering that I really think that that we're gonna. I think that we've just painted a target on our backs, regardless. So having people in charge know that and willing to help us is going to be useful.
Oh,
Honestly,
wait
I'm
a second.
starting to feel like we've
Carisho.
got a target on our back since we got here.
Hmm?
Carisho, I have this thing that we found in the sewers that I forgot about until we just woke up. It's written in Elvish.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately, I have much experience reading many boring things in Elvish.
You look like Elvish. Are you Elvish?
I am, in fact, Elvish.
Oh my God!
You didn't
Stop! Wait,
notice
no!
this?
Stop the session. Rishkadish recognized you weren't human.
Oh no, sorry, that was me making a bad joke. Never mind.
Ursa passes out in shock.
That was actually out of character. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Damn. Carisho, you can read the note, and obviously, if you didn't speak that language, that'd be really embarrassing.
I was about to say, as far as I can tell, it's impossible for an elf to not speak Elvish unless they've taken
If they have, because even if they had a 1 in intelligence, doesn't their race give them a +2 or some shit?
Yes.
It's physically impossible for them to be dumb enough to not have a language.
Yes.
So it's a letter from Lamont to Sir Mook, who was Rishkadish's boyfriend, and the letter explains that Lamont had confirmed that a group by the name of Last Sword was heading into the sewers. Actually, it's worded more like you had been guided there by Lamont's actions, and to expect them to show up and to take care of you guys when you arrived.
Okay, guys. We're going to discuss this one upstairs.
Good idea.
No house waves to you on the way up.
You the man.
Okay, so you all go upstairs.
Okay. In private room. All right. The letter is specifying that Lamont has guided us towards the sewers and to expect us, and specifically us, the Last Sword.
It's fucking Millhouse, isn't it? I knew it. I didn't trust him.
How does he even know our name? We didn't even have a name because he chose a
Millhouse.
stupid name yesterday.
Yeah, Milos didn't even know what our name was, so we didn't have one when we rescued him, so he wouldn't know. Right?
Okay, no, seriously, guys. It's written in Elvish, and it's talking about directing us specifically into the sewer. Who told us to go into the sewer?
Adrian.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So are you saying that Dirk's girlfriend is a jerk?
No.
No, Dirk's girlfriend is Laurie.
No, Dirk's girlfriend has hired a jerk.
Close
Why
enough.
is everyone assuming that she's my girlfriend?
Because she totally wants to bone you. Now let's
Everyone can see it, Dirk.
Well, I just love Carisho dropping the charismatic act. He's just like, she wants to bone you.
Charisma was sizzling. Come on.
He's just like, damn it, Dirk.
Look, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. The clue mark 4 was needed. Let's move on.
Right, so this means that she's a target.
His girlfriend? Yes, she is a target.
Which means we need to get back there right now.
No, first we need to go. We need to go to the guards because I don't know if we're ready to deal. She's look. If she's magically capable enough to actually to do artwork via a magic paintbrush, she's going to be more powerful than we're probably ready for. We need to have backup. We need to talk to the guards, tell them what we know, and we need to get there as soon as we've gotten protection.
Why don't we just stab her?
The whole point is that we'll be ready for when we go to stab.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that we want to stab her.
Yes,
She's
she
gonna figure
does.
it out soon.
Very soon. That's why we go to the guards and then we immediately go there. Okay?
Guards are no fun. They're also corrupt and human.
No. I hate saying
Yeah, I
this.
told you last night wasn't a human.
The corruption this time we're dealing with are with the elves, and unfortunately, this is not the first time I've heard about this kind of shit happen. Look, when you have a species that lives that long, that just means it gives us a lot of time to figure out ways to screw over other people. But
They don't mind mention that in any of the brochures.
And here humans manage to do it without a long life at all.
well,
I hate to admit
Elves
it,
are
but you guys
smarter
are
at it.
look, getting on about CG's pride about who's the most capable of screwing other people, not helping us in the moment. What is going to help us? The guards.
Right, okay, guards, now, everybody move. While Rishka, she's talking, Ursula was just sort of urging her out of the room and not actually responding. It's like it's just that going home to them now. They've been here, they heard so much of it, but they just
Then
like
I'm
continue.
gonna stab him, and then I'm gonna.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, keep moving. Come on, in a hurry.
Damn!
Oh my god.
Say it out loud for the recording.
Dirk Schoolford is obviously the most capable of screwing other people.
Damn!
Oh snap!
Shots fired.
I'm sorry.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry.
Rishkanish, how would you know?
No, that wasn't Rich Critter saying that. That was me
I
saying
was
it.
just,
That's why
I was
I
just
typed
asking
it.
her to say it out
Oh,
loud.
okay, fine.
Ursa knows very well. Ursa has tact.
Okay, so you four are leaving the inn and heading towards the where the navy is at the port.
Mm-hmm.
You get there, and you can see some of the ships are heading out. There's a lot of movement with the guards. It looks like some of them are mobilizing. You overhear talk of a pirate sighting nearby.
Okay.
And yeah, okay, and there you go.
Okay, I'm going to a guard who might be able to answer this, or at least isn't totally distracted by the movements. Asking, I'll ask for the captain.
Okay.
I will circle back and say specifically about the Lamont.
Okay. When you say that, the guard, I'm not going to need a roll or anything. He's just going to ask which captain, because there's currently two stationed here. There's Captain Heinrich and Captain Nils.
Heinrich.
Okay. He says, one moment. I'll try and get him. And,
No, we just stand around biting our
Heinrich also knew we were heading to the sewers. And he knew our name.
So, after a few moments...
But the thing is the letter specifically says that they guided us to the sewers.
Yeah, he was verbally guiding us. He was kind of leading us to what to do.
He never actually mentioned the sewers. He had no idea the sewers were involved.
Yeah.
A few moments later, the guard comes back without Heinrich, and he tells you instead that Heinrich wanted to speak with you indoors privately inside the base.
Fair enough.
He's totally planning to stab us. Let's stab him first.
No.
No,
Rishka, trust me, there will be plenty of stabbing today, but not of him. Hopefully.
Krish is like, oh shit, what if she's right? You guys are let in. You pass through a few checkpoints, but the naval officer mentions that it's for Heinrich. And you enter he has an office in the building, and you see him talking with the half-elf, the female half-elf that you saw yesterday when you guys were fighting the crabs with her.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
She is very stoically, kind of like stone-faced, just telling him that she doesn't have time for this. The pirates are near the borders of the city, and that she is sending out a ship to intercept them. And Heinrich attempts to argue with her, but she leaves. As once she sees you guys, she just kind of walks around you guys and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
That's the waves.
She ignores you.
Okay. Well,
and then Heinrich, kind of annoyed, rubs his temple and then waves you in.
Nods and says, "Thank you for seeing us on short notice."
Yeah, you mentioned this was something about Lamont.
Yeah, I am almost positive we know exactly who Lamont is now.
No shit. He
Yes.
says it like shocked.
But he's actually
not like
shocked.
sarcastic.
Yeah, like that was not sarcastic. That was like him being like, "Oh, whoa, holy shit! I was not expecting that."
I'll take out the letter and says, "I don't know if you read Elvish, but this letter specifically was found on one of Lamont's lieutenants that attacked us in the sewer. We fought them off, and specifically it says that Lamont directed us, Last Sword, to the sewer. The only one that could have been was the painter Arian Aria. Adrian Aria.
Aaron. And Heinrich takes the note. He looks it over. He mumbles that he hasn't really studied up on his Elvish very well, so he's going to try and just do a linguistics to see if he can. Nice. He rolled a 19 on the roll, so nice. Yeah, he gets the general idea of it, and then he puts the note down. And he's like, let me get this straight. Lamont is a painter.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh. That explains why I haven't been finding anything. I would have never thought to look for a painter.
Never underestimate the power of a good imagination.
Lamont took the original, the current Lamont, the thief, taking the name of a famous painter, and I'll give him the quick version of it.
Yeah. He's like, oh man, damn. You'll forgive me. I'm not from Gelda Blame. I wouldn't know of these painters. That would have been really useful to know. I'm glad I found you guys.
Okay. More worrisome though is specifically, I'll show him a picture of the charm. This charm seems to be what Lamont is after. It was previously held by a different painter, Ernwolf, and what I'm worried about is, see this symbol? We've encountered this symbol before. We encountered it in the ruins, and in those ruins, it was there was power. We saw it was a power connected to driving monsters crazy. Not only that, but Ernwolf
he just like, as if putting it together, says the crabs.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll show him that we have the carapace as well.
Son of a bitch. He gets up and is like putting his armor on basically, and he goes, "Meet me outside. I'm gonna get a few guards, and we're bringing her in."
Got it.
Woo!
So you mean we don't get to stab her?
Rescuers, you get to stab things.
Oh, okay. We do get to stab things. I thought they were getting to stab things. Yeah.
Try and be discerning.
After about 15 minutes, him and 3 other guards are behind him. He's like, I wish I could have gotten more, but I had to spare a few of my men. This should be more than enough to handle one person. She is currently employed by House Melodia, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
This is going to be awkward.
All right, so...
Dramatic
Oh, do we get to meet Dirk's girlfriend again?
She's not my girlfriend.
So you all
Dirk, it's okay, we understand.
All 8 of you are just, you're not even like taking your time. Like, you guys are like hauling ass over this place. And when the noble district guards try to tell you to stop, Heinrich just kind of bull rushes through them and opens the gate. And,
I like Heinrich.
And he
I've always wanted to do that.
And as he runs through, he throws behind him kind of like a note that's just like the note he would have shown them if he was being peaceful. He just kind of like throws it at them and then keeps going. So all 8 of you.
I'm sorry, I'll come back soon. Thank you.
I'll prove it was actually me later.
I wanted to quote Jackie Chan Adventures, but it didn't quite work.
The 8 of you just stomp and show up on this the extravagant hotel place that Lori was staying at, and Heinrich looks to Dirk and he says, "Which one was Melodia staying at?" And Dirk, you know which one. It's on the 2nd floor.
She's on the 2nd floor.
All right. He looks back to.
You notice that Dirk knows where she lives.
He points. He points back to his guards. He tells the 3 of them to station themselves around the exits in case Adrian finds a way out. And the 5 of you are gonna go up and knock the door down.
Awesome. If we're actually knocking the door down, let's let Rishkadish have the honors.
By all means.
Yeah. Thank you.
Heinrich bows out, takes a step back, and gives you a chance at the door.
Should I do a strength check on the door?
Should I do enlarge person first?
You certainly can. When like the people who work here see you guys pulling up, basically, they all just kind of like the Heinrich just motions for them to get the fuck out of here, basically.
Well, I'm not going to do it now, but rest assured, that spell is firmly on the tip of my tongue.
You could technically ready an action. So, like, let's say Rishkadish bashes this door open and Adrian attacks you. You could say that, like, if I see Adrian attack, I will enlarge Rishkadish.
Okay. I will definitely do it. If I see her attack, Rishkadish will be...
Okay. So Rishkadish, do a strength roll. Boom! You hit it. It almost breaks.
Oh, man.
One more
so
hit.
You run it one more time? All right.
Yeah,
one more roll.
One more hit. You hear, Dirk, you recognize Lori's voice screaming as her door just caved in.
Oh my god. Maybe enlarge wasn't such a good idea.
A guard from inside the room was running towards the door. It flies off the hinges, and it just pelts him in the face, and he falls on the throne and knocked out.
Yes.
Lori is jumping back and going like, "What?" She recognizes it's Dirk and is going, "What the hell is going on?" But before she can really,
he was really excited to see you, human.
But before she can question you with that confusing statement, Heinrich flips his badge out and goes, "Where's the painter?" And then Lori stammers out that the painter, that Adrian's in the next room. And then Heinrich's just going over and kicking the door open, basically. And
we're doing a lot of damage to doors.
Yeah, he does not give a shit. I dropped my die.
A door killed my parents.
Death to doors.
Oh, but we love doors, don't we, Zoe?
Oh, hello, Zoe.
Do you have Zoe?
Zoe's in my arms right now.
Oh, hi, Zoe. Knock down some doors.
He rolled high enough to kick that door right open, and you see in the back of the room, Adrian, having been alerted to all your presence, has grabbed a hold of Melodia's Lori's father, and is holding her hand to his face, and there is arcane energy cackling around it.
Of course.
Does that count as a good? That counts as an attack, right? I can enlarge automatically.
She's holding an attack, so that would count.
Right, enlarge person.
And before you've enlarged her, Adrian makes it clear that if you get any closer, she's gonna kill him, basically.
Damn it. Okay, hold the enlarge.
But yeah, I mean, you can still enlarge Rishkadish if you want.
I'm gonna hold it. The problem is I can't do anything else until I.
Would me being enlarged count as getting closer for her standards?
You don't know. You could ask her, I guess.
We can find out.
We might as well do it because it's not like she can really do anything. She's not going to know what's happening.
She's backing up towards a window in the back.
I take a shot. She said don't get any closer. Shooting is not getting any closer.
All right. Take a shot. And then she's gonna, let's see if you hit her or him first.
Okay. We'll see how well, how precise this is, but she's not armored, so that's something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I don't know this for certain. Because she's got someone grappled, is there any sort of penalty on your
me?
end? Or
no.
On my end or your end?
Well, yes. Here's the thing. And I knew this was the risk, but I'm taking it.
Okay.
The downside is that it's a 50-50 shot as to who I hit, unless I critical, which I didn't.
Okay.
The upside is that while because she's in the process of grappling, she doesn't get her dexterity bonus at all.
Okay. So
she's wearing armor.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a hit on either one of them.
It's a 50-50.
So, evens or odds? Which do you want?
I'll take the odds because the odds are good, but the goods are odd.
Okay. I will roll odds. You hit her. Roll your damage.
Okay. Okay, that admittedly was not so impressive.
Oof. Okay.
Hopefully this gives him a chance to break free.
He is gonna try and break free at this moment. He failed. He rolled really low.
Oh.
So he struggles to try and get out, but it seems that despite being what you would consider a frail magic elf, Adrian seems quite expertly in holding him. She's like as if she were trained in the matter.
Okay. I'll say. Do you want to keep testing how true my aim is? We could keep going with this. Just keep in mind that the longer you hold him, the worse you make it on yourself.
She says, you're Mitrol, aren't you?
That's I am of Sept Mitrolol, yes.
Your clan, your Sept was always a laughingstock among mine, and then she is going to cast Scorching Ray on you.
Good, she's casting it on me. It means she's not threatening him.
Yeah, she's not. You pissed her off, basically. Hold on 1 second.
He's rolling against my touch AC, unfortunately.
Yeah. I just need to look something up real quick.
Now is not the time, Internet Explorer.
Okay, she got a 15.
That will hit my touch AC.
Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I know it hurts.
Okay, so, oh my god. Let me roll. I'm just gonna roll it all at once.
No, those dice.
So that is 10 plus You take 16 damage.
Whew. Admittedly, that does not feel good, but I am still conscious.
Just barely, right?
Yeah, I've got four. I've got four hit points, and I'll nod to the ice guys. You want to help?
Now, if I'm reading this right, it's a blast of fire, correct?
That is correct.
So basically, what everyone sees is a column of flame kind of shoot out and blast Carisho. The carpeting is starting to light on fire around you guys.
Really quickly, are there any other entrances or exits into the room she is currently occupying?
There is a window towards the back, which she was trying to walk towards.
And this is the second floor.
Are we in combat?
Yeah.
No, we are.
Yeah, we're on total.
We haven't rolled initiative.
We're gonna roll initiative right now.
Okay.
She is fucked though, because it's 5-on-1 basically. There's a lot of ways this fight could have gone.
Not going her way.
I was really banking on that scorching ray taking you down, Rick. Alright.
Well, it didn't. Now we're pissed.
Yeah, I was about to say, she's now focused on us, which means that she's still technically grappled, which means that, yeah, keep in mind that whole thing
She's
about...
a powerful mage, though, so...
And, oops, fucking shit. Heinrich's initiative, a 15. And, she got a 15. I think he has a higher dex, though. Let me just make sure. Yeah, of course. He goes before her. So, let me just hold on. I have like a thing I'm using now to keep track of everyone's friggin' initiatives for once.
Oh yeah, I should actually hope the good one.
Okay, so everyone's initiative score was 3, 8, 17, 13, right?
Yeah.
So it goes Ursa, Heinrich, Adrian, then it goes Rish Kaddish, Carisho, and then Dirk. And you know what? I'm gonna roll Lori into this too while we're at it. Alright, she got a 12. So
He is threatening her dad.
So she goes after me.
yeah. And let's draw this.
Does Laura's dad get a roll?
Yeah, I guess he would too.
Yes, he would.
He's an individual, isn't he?
Yeah,
He got a 3.
just like the rest of us.
What was his name? I don't even remember. Oh well, Lord
Melodia.
His name is Dirk's future father-in-law.
I have a first name for the guy. It's not on this page, so.
I'm gonna call him Pete.
Can I call you Bruce?
Can Dirk
Bruce
call him
Melodia.
Dad?
Dirk can call him whenever he wants.
Except if it's rude.
Oh, I'm so good at drawing straight lines in this. See, like, there was a hall coming in here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what the hell is this?
I'm sorry, I didn't do it on purpose.
Sure.
And... Hey!
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We got her.
Heard you Bart Simpson.
Nice.
Eat
Ori
my
over
trousers.
here. Then we got Rishkadish. Mauricio. Wait, you're green. I'm sorry.
Yep.
First will be here then. And we got Dirkleton.
Dirkleton.
And then finally,
His
holy
last
shit,
name
there's
is
a lot of
Lestat.
people.
Thank you very much.
Really? Lestat?
Look, shut up. I'm bad with names.
You know, I usually bad with names is one thing. Borrowing from Anne Rice is another.
Can we focus, please, guys?
Okay.
And there we go.
Oh, Jack, speaking of names.
That's the 5 of you at the bottom. Lori's
Jack, I
up
need you
here.
to say on voice for me at some point how you pronounce your Askanov character's name, because I can't decide how I'm supposed to pronounce his name.
Oh, okay.
I think.
And there's a hall to your left, and there's the door that you guys kicked in.
Okay.
There you go. And we start with Ursa.
Okay, do I have to activate that instant enlarge person as part of my turn?
You so here's the thing. With a ready action, it's either you do it, like you've technically the requirements to do it have happened. So if you do it now, you can, and that'll be your turn, or you can hold off on it and not do it, basically.
I can abort. Is there a penalty to aborting it?
No, there's absolutely no penalty to aborting it.
Okay, well, we're gonna save it. I'd like to save it this time. Abort the enlarged person. I still have that thunderstone, and we're up against a mage.
Okay.
That's
So
a good point.
can I use it against Adrienne? Do I have to move forward to do that?
You do have to throw it, but fortunately, you have to hit a. You have to make a DC. You have to roll a DC 5 check.
Okay. Let me just. Which one's the DC 5?
No, that means a roll 1d20. You add your dexterity and your base attack bonus. You have to get at least a 5.
Okay, right. Well, that's.
Because you're not trying to hit her with it. You're just trying to hit the area near her, basically.
So dice plus dexterity, and that's it.
And plus your base attack bonus.
And base attack bonus, which is
Plus 1, I imagine.
I can't remember. I can never remember what that is. It's +1. So +2 to in dexterity and base attack bonus plus my roll, which is 6. So that's a total of 8.
That's
Okay.
good enough.
Yeah, that's all. You would just need a 5. So now
That's this terrible wimpy throw, just enough.
You lift it up and you go, and it kind of lands just close enough to unleash a deafening sound around a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, she has to make a fortitude save or be deafened.
Yeah, and she and Lord Melodia have to because he's in the range.
Yes, it's only for an hour, but I mean, you know.
Yeah.
He's
You
not a
basically
mage,
just
so...
you basically just threw a flashbang in their face.
That's a very good move to do.
Yeah. Okay. DC. Well, we're swatting this. This is fucking awesome. It's got to be okay. Fail. She's deafened. And
nice.
hey, Lord Melodia passed it.
Nice, even better. We don't
well
need
done,
him to pass
sir.
it, but he did it anyway.
Really didn't need him to pass it.
Okay, just to, let me actually.
So now
pull
she
this
is
up
currently deafened.
Yep. All right. It means her initiative drops by 4 places.
Oh shit! I think that puts her at the bottom, doesn't it?
What was her initiative?
Well, okay, no,
She
4
was
places
third.
below.
No, it's a minus
4
4 to
places
initiative.
below.
Her
She's
old-
now right before Dirk instead of like now she goes third to last instead of third.
Wait, because what was she before?
She was after Heinrich. Then it goes Rish, Lori, Carisho. Oh, I guess she's after Dirk. Okay, she's literally going last now, basically.
Well done.
Woo!
Yeah, you actually probably just completely fucked her.
By the way, as the person who just ate a 16-point scorching ray, awesome.
Well, I was really pissed that she shot you with a scorching ray and insulted your family at the same time. So there you go.
Heinrich is just gonna try and basically rush and yank Lord Melodia out of danger while she's distracted by the deafening. Does she take any other penalties to being deafened? I'm gonna quickly look it up.
Let me see here. There's obviously the fact that she can't listen to us now.
Yeah, that's true.
Anytime she tries to 20% chance to miscast and lose a spell. If she miscasts a spell, she loses it.
Okay. And characters who remain deafened for long. Okay, so it's not going to affect like she's not like distracted like that basically.
No.
She's just her ears are just bleeding.
The boom affected everybody within 20 feet, which at the time was just her and the
yeah. And 19 on the roll. He yanks Lord Melodia from her weak grip and holds him to safety. And that's just going to be his turn. He's pretty much just making it so that you guys can hit her no problem. Since she's deafened and he can't hear him, he yells back to you guys, it would probably be better if we take her alive, but, I wouldn't blame you.
Okay, do I have... Wait, it's my turn after now, right? Because she lost her initiative?
It is now Rishkadish's turn, correct?
Okay. Can I charge her?
Totally
you
can.
Certainly can.
By all means.
Okay.
Nothing stops.
Okay, I think I'll do that then. Since it's better to take her alive, I won't use power attack because I don't need to do more gratuitous damage.
Okay.
But I have my +1 to my attack from if I'm still under Milhouse's bonus and weapon focus.
And +1 for you get. Let me see here. You have a +1 for Milhouse. +1 Milhouse, +1 weapon focus, +2 charge for a total of +4.
And she's wearing cloth.
Okay. It's +4 plus my base attack bonus.
Plus your strength.
So that's an automatic +11. I think. Wait, no, +9. I mean, automatic +9.
Okay.
Okay. Do I hit?
She's wearing. You needed a 2, I think, to hit. So yes, you hit her.
And in most systems, one automatically misses. So.
She raises up her staff to try and protect herself, but there's no use. So roll your damage.
It's no
okay,
use.
1d8 for damage.
Take this.
Okay, wait. So what do I add on my damage? My strength?
D8 plus strength.
Yeah. Plus, actually, also you get you actually get +1 on top of that because you get a 50% bonus for using a two-handed weapon.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Owies!
That was a natural 1, but...
She yells out in pain, but she can't hear it. Alright, it's Lori's turn. Okay, so Lori grabs a mace off of that's hanging from the like that was on a wall basically that was just like mounted to it, and she's gonna run over and bash her over the head with it.
I have no problem with this.
Can you blame her, really?
No, really can't.
I do the same if somebody tried to, kidnap my father.
And she has levels in fighter, so...
Oh, she does!
Yes!
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Whoa,
Dirk, are you more impressed with your girlfriend now?
Whoa, Dirk, you like it rough.
I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer that.
We should take her on as a temporary member.
Very, very quickly look at her stat sheet here, because she is statted. She gets a plus what to hit? Okay.
She's got a fighter. At least plus one.
She fucking hits. It's fine. And what's is a mace a D8?
Depends on what kind of mace. There's light and heavy.
She's using a heavy.
D8.
All right, 9 more damage.
I was
Oh,
about to say,
Lord.
I have a character in a different game that does use a mace as a backup weapon, but fairly certain.
She bashes Adrian over the head.
Yep, D8. Yep.
And says, "Your mistake was thinking that I wouldn't be trained."
I think that was our mistake.
I am not left-handed.
Oh, we got a troll.
And she sounds very confident and badass. And then she winks at Dirk and giggles.
What do they teach at these noble schools?
Apparently everything.
Well, Carisha, you remember she did say she was studying in Etria for a while too.
Didn't say what she was studying.
Yeah. she was getting trained to defend herself there. That's what she was studying.
I didn't ask, but that was important at the time.
Carisha, it's your turn.
Okay, Carisha is going to cast Cure Light Wounds on himself because that is necessary.
Because that fucking hurt.
And even knowing that she probably can't hear him, Carisha goes, "Yeah, you might have looked down on Setmit's role, but maybe if you paid attention to us, you'd know that we know our history and we know what wins."
Oh,
nice.
It's a real shame she can't hear any of this.
Yeah, that was a really awesome thing she didn't hear you say. she just goes, "What? I can't."
Okay,
Meanwhile, look who maxed out his Cure Light Wounds roll.
Nice. This fight is probably the best you guys have ever done so far.
Because we're fighting one person.
Dirk, it's your turn.
Hey, look, he can charge right into flanking position.
I was gonna say.
Oh my, how convenient.
Yes, let's do that. I charge into flanking position.
What would be considered flanking? Just straight ahead?
As long as
flanking.
No. He would have to be either opposite of his girlfriend or opposite Rishka Edition, or there's two.
Oh, you're totally opposite of Lori.
Yeah, goddammit.
It's because you guys are so cute together.
Okay.
Okay.
It feels like elementary school, teasing the kids who are bashful about girls all over again.
I have so many good things to draw.
I'm not going to bother trying to figure out how many bonuses I have, because I'm pretty sure natural 16
fine.
hits.
Yep.
Jack is boring.
I was about to say, I bet the 16 hits even without bonuses.
Hang on. I get a d6 for rapier damage, and then another d6 for sneak attack.
That's correct.
Yep.
Plus strength if you have it.
Okay. She is still standing, and it's finally her turn. She is gonna try and let me see what she's. I mean, like, this is not going well for her. Clearly,
she could take 3 attacks of opportunity if she tries casting. Unless she tries casting defensively, but then she has to
cast.
Or she can jump out the window and fall 10 feet and take
she takes attacks of opportunity. She tries that too.
Yeah.
Is there not some requirement for the thunderstone that would stop her doing that?
No, the thunderstone. The thunderstone wouldn't stop her from trying to jump out the window. But
okay. She is casting defensively, so she gets 3 ops.
No. If she's casting defensively, she has to make a concentration check.
Oh, right. Yeah.
If she fails the concentration check, she loses the spell, but she doesn't take an attack of opportunity.
Right. The reason you do defensively is to not get the ops. I don't even know why I thought that. Okay. She looks very well trained in her ability to do this. You notice that she just is doing it quite easily. So let's do the roll.
The DC for that is 15 plus double the spell's level.
Okay. She does it.
She succeeds.
Yeah. Like I said, it seems like she might have some training in doing this.
Okay, now she has her 20% chance. 20% chance to just lose the spell.
Yep. This is very important. This is very, very important. This is pretty much going to decide what happens. All right. 73. So I guess she succeeds in doing it then, correct?
Well, what did you designate as her failure? 1 to 20?
Well, I was gonna say 1 to 20. Yeah.
Okay. Then she has successfully cast the spell after some difficulty.
She turns invisible.
Oh, God.
We can still stab the air where she is, though, right?
You can make a perception. You can make a perception check to see if you can figure out where she's gone.
Do we have to wait till her turn to do that?
Yes. However, of course, she still makes her normal amount of sound, which is why we get the so if she jumps out the window, we'll know. Also, since she'd have to disturb the curtains or land in bushes and whatnot.
But
if we can get a rough idea of where she is, one of us could try throwing ink at her or something like that.
Lord Melodia is gonna try and see if he can discern where she's heading, or where she went off to. But he rolled a 6, so dumbass doesn't know a thing. He's too old.
I can't seem to find my spectacles, Lori.
Ursa, it's your turn if you want to try and find where she's gone.
Okay, perception check. No bonuses because I don't have a bonus in it. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Yes, I do. I've got 2 extra in perception. Okay.
I was about to say, she has wisdom.
I rolled her.
Yeah.
Back.
Okay, so hang on. I get perception bonus plus my wisdom.
Well, it's how many ranks you have in perception plus your wisdom.
Mm-hmm. So that's 2 plus 1, which is 3.
That's the pinpoint. You'll be able to figure out what square she's in if you do that. Keep in mind, you still have a 50. If you do a spell where you have to make an attack roll, you have only a 50-50 shot of actually hitting.
Okay.
Does she have to make a
Do I make a
sneak
roll?
Does Adrian make a sneak roll that Ursa needs to beat, basically?
It depends. If she's trying to be quiet, in addition, then yes, she does have to make then she does get to make a stealth roll. However, if she's just booking it, then no, she doesn't make it.
She might be injured, but she realizes what she's doing. She's clearly trained in this shit. So
okay, but hang on.
Well, good news is she can only move half speed if she's trying to be stealthy.
She's trying to be stealthy, but yeah.
Oh, question. Since we got some stabs on her, is she dripping blood anywhere?
Invisibility does cover.
It's magic-y. It hides it.
That's a shame. Oh, right, so hang on. My roll.
So when the blood left her?
There's a pool of blood where she was standing.
Damn it, guys.
She didn't move until after she cast it. So once she cast it, there was no blood trail following her.
I was about to say.
Okay, so roll plus perception plus wisdom, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And I'll roll my sneak here.
16.
Not bad.
I just wanted to ask.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I just want to make sure, maybe even if you failed, there might be a certain range in which you still get something beneficial out of this. Like maybe if she rolls high enough, she still might hear her, if not know where she is.
Well, that's the whole point of making the check in the first place, is to see if you can get roughly the idea where she is.
Okay, well, she did not beat the stealth check, so.
Okay, we would. However, since we know she's still in the room somewhere.
Yeah, you get the idea that at half speed, she's not. If she's moving carefully, she's not making it out of here on that turn alone. It is now Heinrich's turn. Heinrich's gonna make an attempt. Or is he gonna do something cool? Well, he'll do the roll regardless. He rolled a 4. Alright, can he do something interesting? Sorry, hold on, my internet's lagging a bit.
Okay. I have something interesting I can do on my turn. We'll see.
He's actually gonna turn to you and say, well, what's your plan? Because I'll delay my action if you can point her out to me.
Oh, he's turning to Carisho?
Yeah, he's saying that to you.
Unfortunately, I need a couple seconds. Do what you can.
All right. He is going to. He knows she couldn't have moved in that far. He's gonna. Oops. What? He's gonna move like here. And. He's gonna like ready an action to. He has a kukri. He draws a kukri from his side. And he's ready in action to throw it if she becomes visible, basically. Now it is Rishkadish's turn. You can try and do a perception to see her.
Okay, I'll roll for perception, Cathard.
That is not good enough.
Okay, in that case, since I can't see where she's gone, but we know that she hasn't left the room because we haven't heard like the window things, I am going to take my bloody wrench that I threw at that lizard that time and just throw it in the general direction of the door.
So around where Ursa and Carisho are?
No, into empty space, into the empty space in the middle. Any empty space where I think she might have gone.
I wasn't implying that you were throwing it at them. I was just making sure that direction.
But yeah, that direction.
Okay.
Into the empty space. Wait, so I add my dexterity bonus?
Yes, to hit. But okay. you just need a beat of 5 because you're just aiming at a square.
Do I still have Millhouse's +1 to hit?
Yes. You're gonna have that until pretty much like the afternoon.
Okay.
It's still the morning.
That's a 7.
Okay. So what square exactly? Like I'll let you pick one, and then if you get lucky, you might hit her.
Okay.
You can mark it on the map, like actually like.
Okay. Let me pick the square that I think Rishkada should aim.
Okay. Unfortunately, it just falls to the ground.
Oh well. It's just a wrench.
Punk. It is now Lori's turn. She's like, "Don't let her get away!" And then she rolls her perception. Oh, hey, she did pretty good. Too bad she's a fighter. 17, not good enough. She is going to charge towards where the wrench is, just to see if she runs into anything. And she doesn't, so that kind of rules out anyone being in the squares between Rishkadish and her. And then she's defensive stance.
Is she defending the? Is she going to defend that hallway passage? Or is she on her way to at least?
Do you want to tell her to do that?
Yeah, I recommend that to her.
Okay, she's just gonna double move and move to the hallway.
Okay.
And see, the great thing is you guys can say whatever you want, and Adrian can't tell what you're planning.
Yeah, that's great.
Carisho, it's your turn.
Carisho's
if we're blocking all the exits to the room, then she can't really get away.
Exactly. Not only that, but I'm going to do what I can in order to keep her busy. Let me see here. Actually, hold on. I need to double check one thing. Hold on. The casting time on this spell. Casting time is 1 round. Okay, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna ask for someone to cover for me just to be sure. I am going to. Fortunately, actually no. I was far enough away from her. She'd have to drop stealth in order to get me. I am going to cast Summon Monster 1. It's a full round action.
All right. Ooh, what are you summoning?
I'm summoning a dog.
God damn it. For one glorious syllable, I thought you were going to summon a dolphin.
That would be amazing.
It just flops around. Just dolphins flopping around on the ground. Two rounds later, it dies of suffocation.
Technically, a dolphin is a mammal, so it wouldn't suffocate in the air.
That's true. Dolphin wouldn't suffocate.
Right.
It would just kind of flop there uselessly for 2 rounds.
It's like you summon Goldine or some shit.
No, I'm summoning. Yeah, the dog will not. The dog does not come into existence until the very beginning of Carisho's next turn. But
Okay. But like, I'm still marking the space that it's like forming in, basically. It is now Dirk's turn.
Actually, I have a reason to say this. Perception check.
You do.
Not paranoid.
I was about to say, this doesn't count as paranoia. This counts as common sense at this point.
What's the roll total? All right. You can hear that she's coming now. Would this? He did get enough. Would he just hears her, right?
He knows he could pinpoint a square. It doesn't guarantee that he could hit her successfully, but he knows
Right,
exactly
okay.
what square she's at the moment.
All right. From where you are, you hear her over there.
I'm going to walk up to her and stab her.
Okay. Now it's a 50-50 because she's in total.
Well, first he has to roll to see if he hits.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Well,
scared
odds
my
are.
dad. Also, I have to leave in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's okay. This is probably gonna be the end of the fight.
Hey, look. Yeah, now it's the 50-50.
Okay. Yeah, you totally hit.
That's your cube to do the 50-50 there, Dal.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. I zoned out for a second. Do you want above 50 to be success or below?
Above.
You got a 10.
Bitches!
Unless a 10 and a 0 is 100.
No.
Eh?
That's a 10.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You swing there and you miss.
You know where she is. Hello.
Sorry, lost connection.
It's okay. All right. Dirk found her, but he could not.
It doesn't matter
attack.
because
He
it's
still
her
couldn't-
turn now.
Yep.
Okay.
And she is moving again. You kind of feel her moving 5 steps ahead of you, but after that, you're going to need to do a perception.
Wait. The thing is, he knows where she was. He still gets to make an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Go right ahead. Because she's still making her way out of here.
I mean, still got the 50-50, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he's swinging twice. This means this one should be the hit. All right. Statistically, you should hit her this
Above
time.
again because I hate your dice.
65.
Yes!
Roll that damage, white boy.
Oh,
What?
God damn it. Now I hate my dice.
She drops to the ground. She reappears and falls unconscious.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Can we keep stabbing her?
No.
I'm not. I could stop the summon short without spending the spell. So
Okay.
if I don't need to summon, I'm not.
You hear the dog go, "Arf," and it just.
Doggy! Aww.
I'm saving
This is very disappointed that she doesn't get to see the cute doggy. You know,
I can
it's
summon
probably
a
going to
dog
be really
another time.
Okay.
And with that, Heinrich's gonna walk over to her unconscious body and cuff her, and we'll end the session there.
Okay, that is history.
And yeah, well
history.
done.
That,
Yay!